Well, some would argue that the former champion Petr is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you could do a whole lot worse than Petr. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr, ladies and gentlemen, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Petr And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
That shot blocked by Dvalishvili. All right, so Petr at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Jan gets connected on it fiercely there by that overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, collar tie.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt. He's past the half guard. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Straight right is there. is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a sidekick.
That sidekick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique. Big body kick.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Gotta defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
The on-strike attempt there is blocked. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to hold. This guy is
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Now it's tight. There it is. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Do some more, guys.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Dvalishvili.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound. He passes to half.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountains, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Nice defense.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath in. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfectly.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Jan. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Going for the takedown, but unable to land. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Side kick, well placed. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, he has really started. Beautiful combination, he knocks him down. And how much more can he take? All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Jan's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. Big right hook there by the champ. Beautiful transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Jan's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Gotta watch his step.
Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
you feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the eye.
Oh, nice right hand by the chin. Yeah.
He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Work, guys, come on.
Dominate those wrists.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Jan getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
That was nice.
Full side control now.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because the swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. Arms in deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Dvalishvili's back in full mount. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area.
Wow. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Hey, stop.
All right, so the round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is getting out of control at this point in time. Maybe they bring in the doctor to see if his vision has been impaired. It has certainly been compromised to some extent here. But again, he has had no answer for the offense coming back tonight, and as such, that eye is nearly swollen shut. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs. Back to the feet now. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Now they separate.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, great entry.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see.
Big shot on the feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Jan's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Darce choke attempt here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Oh man, that was slick.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Jan. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Great shot from the top position.
Take a deep breath.
Less than a minute now to go in the fight.
You need to work. Now stand this up. It's work.
You gotta be on the side. Get to a side.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Dvalishvili's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
All right, so he came into this fight as the unquestioned best 135-pound fighter in the world, and nothing about that effort will change that narrative. Congrats to the still UFC bantamweight champ.
Congratulations to the bantamweight champion of the world, a top-notch fighter who has all the skill you need to reign atop this division for a real long time.